So we get to the second par 3 on the front 9 of the Dukes, the 6th hole. It's over 200 yards long off this back tee. It's across a valley and there is nowhere to hide. But there's one thing you can use to your advantage here. We can see 2 bunkers, and those bunkers are in the front of the green. So as long as you club yourself past the bunkers, even if you went through the green near to the 7th tee, the worst you can do is make a 4. However, if you leave the ball in the bunker or it runs back down the valley, then you're looking at a bogey 4 as a good score. So how do you make this hole easier? You club up. The trouble's at the front. As long as you club yourself past the bunkers, there's a very large area up there. You can't see it from here, but when you play this hole and look back, you'll see there's a football pitch behind this flag. Now on previous tee shots, I've teed up on the left-hand side of the tee, but to increase the gap, to give me a better angle into the flag, which is back left, I'm teeing up on the right-hand side. I've got my little 5-wood. This is my 210-yard club, and because the flag is back left, I'm hoping to get a little bit of draw spin. It's probably the best shot I've hit this evening. I absolutely flushed it. I thought when I first hit it I had too much draw spin, but it's nestled about 12 feet from the flag, just left of pin high. That feels really good, particularly when I've just bogeyed one of the easiest par 5s. Okay, let's go and see if I can make a 2. Every time I play the 6th hole at Woburn on the Duke's course, I can remember a day back many years ago, I was playing with the very famous golfer Michael King. Now Michael was one of the great amateurs in Great Britain, and he went on to be a Ryder Cup player. He's domiciled down at Sunningdale, and he's always up for a good money game. Sadly, we were playing this hole together, and on this steep bank he slipped. And as he slipped, 2 pistol shots rang out, and he fractured both bones in his left leg. And we were all rather shocked, and it started to rain a bit. So we covered Michael up with some jackets and some towels, and we waited for the ambulance to come from Milton Keynes, and it took about 40 minutes. So Michael was lying there with his leg all askew. For a great stoic, he pulled out a fag and he lit it with a lighter and had a puff, and he declared, "I never played this hole very well." So we got him to hospital, he had his leg in plaster, and he got on the mend. But one of golf's great characters, Michael King, or to his friends, Queenie. So, as Simon shows you the view back from the green to the tee, you can see that I've landed the ball at around 210, and it's about as good a 5-wood as I could have hit. The great Jack Nicklaus says that he only hits 2 shots around on a good day exactly as he meant to. Well, if that's true for Jack, it's probably more than true for us. I've also been fortunate as I've missed the hole below, so I've got a fairly straightforward putt up the hill, a little bit of left to right break. Good. So 2s are always valuable on a card, but this is our longest par 3 of the 4 on the Duke's course, and I'm thrilled to have made a 2. If you just look here, you can see that the valley and the bunkers I mentioned from the tee look quite intimidating. But as you scan around the green, you see it's a much larger surface than you might imagine. And even if you go over the green to the next tee, you've still got a fairly straightforward chip. So if you end up in the tree, short and right, you could be making bogey, double bogey. Even if you went to the back of this green, you can see how much space you got. You can make lots of 3s from up here. When you play a golf course for the first time, particularly in a practice ground, it's always good to stand where Simon the cameraman is, behind the green, looking back to the tee, and make a note, because sometimes there's huge bailout areas to left and right that you can't see from the tee. It's good to know where you can miss the shot. So when it comes to the 6th hole on the Dukes at Woburn, get the ball past the bunkers and you're probably going to be okay.